And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
Late swing fouled off.
Wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the finale of this four-game set. Runner on the go again. Ball misses. Throw to third. Save. That's stolen base number 118. It matches Lou Brock's season in 1974. And that is out of play. That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run. And that was always going to be a double. But the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Willie Adames stands in. Gallen checks on the runner. Safe. And he's back in there. That one almost got him. Here's the pitch to Adames. Out there to center. McCarthy on the move. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Matt Chapman stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And now the 0-1. That one fouled off. Wait, the runner at second with one away. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Lawrence Butler will hit next. One of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, second in the NL. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Little chopper rolls foul. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
First and third. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. But no advance from the runners. Here's Elliot Ramos. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. Swing at a foul straight back.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Comebacker to the mound. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of the first. Back here at Chase Field. And on the hill in this one, Jordan Hicks. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The throw into second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runner at second, nobody out. Bunting, and it's in the air. Eldridge makes the play, and there's one down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. And probably their most productive player so far this year, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Ketel Marte stands in now and watches strike one. 1 out and a runner at second. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Go to third. He's safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. And the 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
2 outs. There's the strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the air out towards right center. Encarnacion gets under it, and that's the third out. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now Bryce Eldridge. Eldridge, a tall first baseman, only 20 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. Foul ball there. Sliced hard but foul. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. One up, one down. Encarnacion, good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
And it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
One out, runner at second. And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Carroll makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with two gone. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. And there's a foul ball. Encarnacion at third with two away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by two.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. Runner takes off. There's a ball.
Ball one, no strike.
Safe at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Up the middle. On to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That one's in there. It's 0-1. That's to third, and it kicks off the bag. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Adrian Del Castillo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Bailey makes the catch, and there's one gone. This is Corbin Carroll.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Check swing, no appeal. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Upstairs. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
And a base hit right there. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next to hit, Pavin Smith. And that one fouled off.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one laced to center and a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Outside low, and it's a full count. Traffic on the bases with one already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Gallen back to work. Fouled off down the right side. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the righty deals. Now one missed. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
And the count now even up. Chopped left side, but it kicks foul.
We got full count.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. McCarthy sizing this one up, puts it away for the out. And here is Matt Chapman. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time. Chapman gets a piece there. Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed.
Marte, quick feed to second for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Rips that one to right. And a quick out, number one. Here's Ketel Marte. That's in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Ball
and that's what it was. If you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's outside. And a count 2-1. And that one fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Suarez in the box now. Takes strike one.
Ball.
Marte stands at third with one gone in the inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. Ramos makes his way towards it. Reaching, drive, and it falls in. Marte scores. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2. One down. Here's Josh Naylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
That one missing inside. And Naylor swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bailey sizes this one up. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. The throw to third. He's in there. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Del Castillo in the box now. Takes strike one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And fouled off. And there's a ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him! And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
All these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Del Castillo hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1 so far. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Waste no time there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Gallen checks on the runner.
Safe.
And he's back in safely. Now here is Herrera Encarnacion. That's down and in. And that's down and away.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Toss to Naylor. Play is made. 2 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Pulls that one foul. Eldridge on at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there onto the track, and he makes the catch. 1 left for San Francisco. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive.
Ball. That's inside.
Next offering is outside.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One up, one down. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ball one there. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one misses. Now 2-2.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Next pitch is downstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So digging in, Jake McCarthy. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is in for a strike. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing for Arizona. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Out in front and foul to the left side.
All these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And now it's going to be Lamont Wade Jr. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Carroll makes the grab, 2 down. And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. 0 for 2 in this one. Out to short, Hampson. Throws across the diamond, and they get Adames for the out. Third out, so they go quietly there. Home half of the fifth coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. On the ground right side. Throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul straight back. Marte, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now it's filled up. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and Eric Miller takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Suarez, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed
One
there.
ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the...
Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
That one down the line, and foul ball. 0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Giants' pen gets the job done. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Here's Matt Chapman. Gallen back to work. That one the other way. That's a hit. Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, A.J. Puck.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And that is out of play. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Spin throw, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the center fielder, Elliot Ramos. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 4-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. Hard hit left side. And there's 2 away.
Out.
And digging in for San Francisco, Herrera Encarnacion. Going activity in the Arizona bullpen. Justin Martinez appears to be getting loose. Miller getting loose as well. The other way. Nice grab. but two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Adrian Del Castillo. Outside low, 1-0.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue.
And it gets by him. So up next, Corbin Carroll. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one drilled left field, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Heading for the plate. He'll score in there safely.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip...
Here comes the manager out of the... New pitcher on here, Landon Root.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Smith at the plate now, and that's inside. On the inside corner for a strike. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-4. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Gurriel having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Tied at 4. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still slings it to second. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy, 1 for 3. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Tap to first. Eldridge. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get 2 and draw even again. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Martinez.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
One ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side, and that's a fair ball.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Fitzgerald stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that one fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in your team just by reaching on an error. But some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Throws to first in time, and they got him. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's now 5-4.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Fouled off left side. Adames stands at second with 2 gone. Turned on, but foul wide of third. In the air, right field. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, Epson.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. 1 away. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one outside. And that is ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. And the tying run is on base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Suarez in the box now. Takes strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. Fought off foul.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Right side. Fitzgerald tosses the first. Out number 3. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Thompson.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be in there.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add on. It's 6-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now the center fielder, Elliot Ramos. He's already homered here in this one. Right side. Carroll moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit.
Bryce Eldridge.
This one in the air. Hampson. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. Herrera Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Del Castillo down to first with it. Not in time. He legs it out. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back here in the desert, and here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Throw to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Smith in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Line drive. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Diamondbacks. Now on the bump, Shelby Miller. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit.
Good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Lamont Wade Jr., the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, Marte tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Willy Adames. Slider right there. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Joe Mantiply up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Nelson getting cranked up as well. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one is upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Just missing there. The count now 2-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Giants 6 and the Diamondbacks 4. So bottom of the 9th. And now Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fouled off down the right side. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
McCarthy batting with 1 down takes a strike. The Diamondbacks trailing by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. Adames sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Walker.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
Hampson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one fouled off. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take the finale here. They win the series 3-1.
He's done it again, Boog. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.